Finishing example 5, part C, we're going to again solve it for y. So I need to subtract x from both sides, and that's going to leave me with negative 2y is equal to negative x plus 4. And then I need to divide everything by negative 2 to isolate the y. So that's going to leave me with y is equal to a negative, and a negative is positive. And this now is going to be understood 1/2. So I have 1/2 x, and this gives me minus 2. So my y-intercept is negative 2, and my slope is 1/2. So it has a rise of 1 and a run of 2. So rise 1, run 2, up 1/2, and then go back, go negative, negative. So down 1, back 2, down 1, back 2, down 1, back 2. And there's our line. Example 6, the graph of a linear function is shown. Find the slope and the y-intercept, then write the equation of the line. So now what we're going to do is going to go back the other direction. So we're going to look at the line, and we need to determine what the slope is. So remember that the slope is going to be rise. So I've got these two obvious points, rise and then over run. So the rise is 2, count 1, 2, and the run is 2. So the slope is going to be 2/2, which is going to reduce to 1. B, remember, is the point where it crosses the y-axis. So it's going to cross the y-axis at that point right there. So that is down 1, 2, 3. So it's a negative 3. So B is negative 3. So I have y is equal to the slope, which is 1, which I'm not going to write, x, and then the y-intercept, minus 3. For B, again, we're going to do rise over run to figure the slope. So I'm going to go from this point to that point. This time I'm going down 2. So I'm going down 2, and then I'm going to the right 1. So because I'm going down 2, I'm going to have negative 2 over, and to the right is positive 1. And so that's going to simplify to negative 2. The y-intercept is where it crosses the y-axis. It's going to cross the y-axis at this point right there, which is 0. So our equation is going to be y equals the slope, which is negative 2 times x, plus the y-intercept, which is 0, so I'm not going to write it. Then C, the slope, and I'm going to use the points that are marked. So again, I'm going to go down here. Here's my slope triangle. So this is going down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going down 5, and then 1, 2, 3, and then to the right 3. So down 5 to the right 3. So negative 5 over positive 3. And the y-intercept is where it crosses the y-axis, which is this point right here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. So positive 4. So my equation is going to be y equals the slope, negative 5/3 times x, and then plus the y-intercept. Example D. So in between these 2 points here, you notice the rise, of course, is 0. So my slope is going to be 0. It's not rising at all. And then for the B, it's where it crosses the y-axis. Remember, this is the y-axis here. So it's a special point. So it's up 1, 2. So that's 2. So y is equal to 0-axis. So I'm not going to write it. And then 2. So y equals 2, 2. And the final one, let's take a look at it. Example 7. The graph of the line is shown. Why can't its equation be written in slope-intercept form? Well, when I go to to do the rise over run, of course, going from this point to this point, it rises 2, but the run is 0. So it's going to be an undefined slope. So I can't write it in y equals mx plus b because I don't have an m for it.